Georgetown, right by Georgetown High School, a shop he's had in the area for decades. Huber was originally reported missing, which sparked a massive search of the area. Texas EquiSearch also getting involved to find Huber. Jimmy Schwerner, an acquaintance of Huber, was arrested, and more light was shed on Huber's fate. In court documents, it states surveillance video from Georgetown High School captured Schwerner's tow truck pulling into Huber's shop late at night and leaves with an object wrapped in a tarp. An object consistent in size with being a human.
But I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit.
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you pull up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boys. Whenever I drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with me, see what's poppin'. How's it going, fam? Hope everybody day going good. Hope everybody out there being safe, keeping their head on a swivel. Hey, y'all already know the goal. Get back to the house, to the fam. You hear me? Alright, without any further ado, I got a good story for you guys today. Georgetown, Texas, truck driver Jimmy was clapping his best friend's wife's cheeks. Clapping her cheeks, man. Having a love affair with his best friend's wife. Best friend find out, things went bad. Now, don't forget, watch this video, all right? And hit that like button and share this video for your boy, all right? Check this out.
48-year-old truck driver Jimmy Allen Schooner was brought in as a suspect in the disappearance and presumed murder of Harvey Huber. Harvey had gone missing shortly after a heated argument with Jimmy, who had a long criminal record that included assault, solicitation of murder, kidnapping, and aggravated robbery. Because of Jimmy's past and the altercation, police suspected his involvement.
What's up, dude?
What's that?
Reed Brackley, Texas Rangers, how are you?
I'm doing good.
So Georgetown PD called me,
Yeah.
and I came in earlier today anyway, I want to talk to you, Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Would you mind sitting down and talk to me for a minute, man?
I meditate when it makes me think better.
You meditating?
Yeah, when I'm listening to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to remind you, you're not under arrest, all right? You're not being detained.
I'm not gonna run.
All right, no, I know.
I'm going right back to work in a tow truck.
I hear you.
Towing cars.
I know.
And they probably told you I live off nothing. I don't.
You live off beans and
Yeah.
anything you get your hands on.
Yeah.
Just like
I
that.
still live like the penitentiary.
There you go. There you go. So how long you been driving a truck, dude?
About 10 months.
Do you
I
like it?
started on April the 29th of last year, but I quit for 5 days. Cool, had an issue. I was getting a truck and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I work good for Trey. I live a unorthodox life.
Right.
I tow cars, night, day, I have a dead sleep. I sleep sitting up in the truck. I have the bare necessities, what I need. 3 sweatshirts, 3 sweatpants, 4 pair of wool socks, 2 ski masks for the cold, not for robberies,
Right.
for the cold. And I in dead sleep, I do it like a soldier.
Yeah.
I carry a piss bottle I piss in,
Holy
and then if we go somewhere, somewhere, I have to guess I got there and have to take shit. I'll take a shit in that bottle, in the detergent bottle. But I have a hole in the top where gas, so the air gas, because if you keep it tied up and it don't have no air, it'll explode.
All right, no shit. I didn't know about that.
I mean, I'm like a soul.
You're like a fucking machine. I mean, just boom, boom, boom. That's crazy.
And I have no barrier.
Yeah.
Now, how many people you found live like that?
Dude, not many.
But I take ice cold showers outside. Ice cold with water.
And the hose?
Ice cold.
God. Dude, that's
Ice.
So you don't have a house payment. You don't have no rent. I mean, you're
I don't pay rent. I never will pay rent.
dude, that's freaking awesome. So you got a cell phone. You got a cell phone bill.
Yeah, cell phone bill.
So you just like, what other bills you got? I mean, hardly anything.
No.
So you're pretty much pocketing
The Ranger lets Jimmy talk freely for a while, hoping to make him more comfortable. He knows Jimmy had motive. He had been having an affair with Harvey's wife before Harvey vanished. However, with no body or murder weapon, the Ranger realizes that Jimmy's confession is crucial to solving the case.
Man, that's... And did Harvey ever suspect anything, or?
Nah.
No? Y'all just kept it real discreet.
Yeah, but he accuses her of cheating with Tim Burgess, whatever, somebody that comes, works on the car, and then this other guy, but he drinks. He goes into a different mindset. He blackens out, accusing her, going to the Walmart gas station, going home, he goes and gets some water, and then he'll think, are you going in? What are you in there? He say, you in there with your Sancho? Sancho?
No shit.
Where'd that come from?
So this dude's is he a drunk or what?
He functions during the day, but then sometimes he just drink and
Just gets crazy.
he's a good guy, but
Yeah.
just, I think the shop has drove him to insanity.
Really?
Dealing with the pressure of the shop, and the property taxes are high there. So you have these businesses, you got overhead, you got property tax, and then when the business gets slow, it hurts your business.
You can't pay your bills. It's hard. So he's stressed out.
Yeah.
So he never suspected nothing then. I mean, y'all just kept it super discreet.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So does Melissa enjoy spending time with you more than Harvey? Does she feel safer with you? Is that
She trusts me with her life.
she does?
Because I love her. I love her.
She seems like a good woman, Jim.
I love her, Beth. I'll live like a dog the rest of my life so she can be happy.
She seems like a damn good woman. She deserves a good man that's not gonna get drunk and treat her like shit. You know what I'm saying?
I told her she's a sweetheart.
Does she tell you that Harvey's been ugly to her? I mean, does she want to leave that guy? I mean, what is she?
I asked her multiple times, I said, love, why do you stay with her? I call her my love. I said, why do you stay with him, girl?
Yeah.
I said, it might be another 15, 18 years by the time he dies of drinking.
The conversation about the affair continues for another 10 minutes. The Ranger then decides it's time to ask Jimmy what he thinks happened to Harvey.
Where do you think Harvey's at?
I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, that's the deal. I mean, we're trying to find this dude. I mean, he's missing.
But he goes,
Everybody-
wait, and he's sober. He's calm and everything. But once he starts drinking, he molds into a different person.
He's like, just complete changes. I mean,
He's just
two-faced. Like he's normal when he's.
it's like he goes into a different body, a different mindset. I don't go into Walmart unless it's late at night when the people are required to be at their house sleeping. So I don't have to go in, it's scam to do leave.
Yeah.
Eat out of dumpsters.
No shit.
I eat scraps out of dumpsters. I just go in the dumpster.
No
On the
shit.
highway, I was pulled off, I got dumpsters, I go in there, get in the dumpster, give me scraps, meat, yeah.
What do you find?
Yeah, McDonald's anyway. I go in there. I used to work at McDonald's, and I know these places. I know their loophole. And I go get this. I take it back, put it in the tiptoe in the refrigerator, and scraps.
No shit.
I eat scraps, or sometimes I eat beans, but I change it up. I don't get dependent on one thing.
Right.
See, beans have bad beans, but then when they get old, they might go sour, but you still eat these sour beans.
After only a few minutes, Jimmy gets off track and begins rambling about his life as a truck driver. The Ranger waits patiently, and as soon as he is able, he directs the conversation to the altercation that took place between Jimmy, Harvey, and another man in Harvey's mechanic shop the night he went missing.
So then Harvey's still there, right? Is anybody else still there?
No, Harvey's arguing with Josh.
Okay.
Then I said, man, I was thinking in my mind, I got to go.
You gotta get out of here.
Fuck. He's sitting in the chair, fuck,
He's just freaking out.
But he's maxed all, he's drank for hours. Not no bitch beer,
The hard shit.
whore vicious shit.
And a lot of
Every only thing vicious more than that is 100% moonshine. and it's hard to get that in America. And because you had to get that legally.
Yeah.
But so you can go legally and buy liquor.
Right.
Yeah, but the next morning when so next morning when I wanted to go over there. I was on a scooter, not a tow truck.
Okay.
So I go over there. I seen Keith walking on the hill. So I said, Keith, what's up? I said, well, wow, what's going on? I said, I said, well, are you gonna go to the shop? He said, I can't get in the shop. I said, you got the combination to the shop and everything? So I said, well, he said, I gotta get my screwdriver for the door. I guess the door handle's way outside over here, and the door handle's all the way off the door.
No shit.
And see, look in the door, it's just a hole and just a little something.
It's just like the inside part of the handle.
Yeah, well, let's just say at night he was trying to redo the door handle or something. I mean,
Really?
yeah, you can ask her.
So you're standing there, he's cursing and yelling, pissed off.
I told him, man, I was telling man, it's not that bad. But it's just when he drinks, he goes into, but the shop, sometimes they've been going through hard times, period of time. It's hard, man. They charge, Winston County charge people a lot of property tax.
Right.
Too, and then when you're not making that much money, it's hard. It affects your things, dang, I worked so hard.
Affect your livelihood.
And
So you're standing there, Harvey's cursing and
Harvey's
yelling.
inside the place. I can't even go in it.
He's cursing and yelling. I mean, what happens after that? I mean, just,
I sit there for a long period of time talking to him, just bullshitting with it.
what were y'all talking about?
This really did nothing. I said, man, it's not that bad. I said, man, you gotta, I was trying to say, I was sitting there and talking. I said, you gotta keep on going.
Jimmy claims that Harvey had been drinking in his shop after he closed up for the day. Harvey seemed drunk and angrier than usual, so Jimmy decided to just leave him alone and go home. On his way out, Jimmy locked the gate to the mechanic shop, which the ranger finds very strange.
Help me understand why you locked the gate. Why did you lock Harvey inside there? Was he still inside there?
He was still inside the park. So when you look in the door, he was right over there sitting in the chair. I
So
walked
he
back.
was inside the shop?
Yeah.
When you left, he was inside the shop? Okay. And why would you lock the gate and lock him in there? You know he's gonna go home.
But he has a key to the gate.
Right, but why would you lock him in there?
You know why I lock him in there?
Why is that?
Because every time I take cars in there, even at night, if I take a car in there late at night, or if I take a car to Georgetown Muffler or Georgetown Interstate Transmission, or anywhere, I always have one formula.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna lock the gate. I'm not gonna leave the gate unlocked.
Right.
What if somebody goes over there and they steals a car out there? Then I'm responsible. Well, I say, why didn't you lock the gate?
But you were driving by and the gate was open. And Harvey was there.
But I always lock the gate.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you ever locked Harvey in there before? And closed the gate and locked him in there before?
No, because he never stays there. Hardly ever.
Okay.
What led police to Jimmy was surveillance footage from a nearby school, showing him leaving Harvey's shop with an object wrapped in a tarp in the back of his truck, roughly the size of a human body. Further investigation using Jimmy's phone GPS led police to a drainage tunnel, where they discovered Harvey's skull fragments and pieces of tarp inside.
Jimmy, they got human blood on your truck.
It ain't mine.
Whose is it?
It's not mine.
Is it Harvey's?
I don't know, because I haven't did nothing to Harvey, period.
What are we gonna do when it comes back positive for Harvey's DNA?
I don't know whose DNA it is.
But once we get it confirmed and it's Harvey's, what are we gonna do? What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say I didn't do nothing.
How do we explain that? You know what I
I
mean?
didn't do nothing.
But how do we explain his DNA, his blood on the back of your truck and you there that
I
night?
didn't do nothing.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say didn't do nothing.
Okay. Well, how do we explain that though?
I don't know, but I know I didn't do nothing.
Well, help me explain.
What do you think?
I gotta answer that question.
What they're thinking, that Harvey's in my trunk of where the tools are,
No,
or did I kill Harvey with a gun, or Or do I got a AK-47 in it? Oh, no, I don't have nothing.
Right. How do I explain his blood on your truck and you being there? How do I explain that? And then you locking the gate after you leave. Locking the owner of his own business, locking him in there with the lock on the outside of the gate.
I always lock the gate.
Come on, Jimmy.
I always lock the gate. I'm gonna tell you, I don't have nothing to do with it, period. I don't know where he is or nothing.
Did Melissa, you love Melissa.
I love
She
her.
loves you. You care about her.
Yeah.
Did she ask you to kill him?
Melissa would never ask me to do nothing like that.
She didn't ask you that. Did Josh?
Never.
Did Josh ask you to kill him?
Never. I don't fuck with people like that. I mean, nah, hell no.
So, they didn't ask you to do that.
No. I never did nothing, period.
So help me explain his blood on your truck. You went back over there, you leave, and you lock his gate. Help me explain that.
So why I lock the gate? I lock the gate so certain shit don't get stolen.
The owner of the shop is inside, Jimmy.
So what?
Was Harvey standing on the back of your truck? Did you get up there and cut his hand and it was dripping blood all over the truck?
I don't know. I ain't the only one who drove that truck that day. It was another day, next morning, another guy drove. So,
Who drove it?
I don't know. His name's Rito.
Did he go over to the shop?
No, I don't think so.
Does he know Harvey?
He knows Harvey.
Okay. You understand that I just told you there's a video from
Yeah.
that's how I knew that you were there and that you backed in and
Yeah, I
came out.
told you I was there.
Yeah, I know. But you understand how it looks. I mean come on, Jimmy.
No.
You just dude, don't.
Let me explain this. I did not do nothing.
Okay.
Period.
Then help me explain what I'm finding.
I don't know what was on the back. We towed every type of car there is. We towed transmission fluid, oil leaks, everything come out of the car. I don't look in the car. That's not my job.
So after you locked the gate and drove out, where did you go right from there?
I went down the road, came around,
Tell me exactly where you went.
you got it on GPS to look.
I'm asking you, Jimmy, where did you go?
Wow, get on GPS.
What
You're sitting here, you're trying to
What
accuse me.
What GPS?
No, look at GPS.
Which GPS?
Look at the truck log.
I'm not asking about the log and the GPS. I'm asking, which GPS on the truck, you saying?
Yeah, the young guys ain't getting the GPS on the truck.
Okay. So if I look at the GPS and you tell me where you went, I'll be able to match it all up, right?
Now look at the GPS.
And just confirm that you're telling the truth, right? My job, if you're telling me the truth, help me show that you're telling the truth. Tell me where you went after you left there, and
Look at the GPS.
I'm asking you, Jimmy, where did you go?
Look at the GPS.
Did you spend the night at Home Depot?
Look at the GPS. I'm not gonna sit here and say this and that, this and that. Look at the GPS. It tells everywhere the truck goes.
Okay. Did you stay in Georgetown, or
You can get the GPS.
what if the GPS isn't working?
The GPS always works. Always.
What if it wasn't working?
It always works. Always.
If it wasn't working, because you know how electronics fail, right?
No.
It ain't 100% accurate. If the GPS failed, how do I find out where you went? I'm asking you, where did you go?
Let the GPS don't fail.
Jimmy, you've been real honest with me, but and about
Nah.
everything we talked about.
No, it's just getting to the point. It's getting to the point. Y'all are saying there was blood on the back. That's what y'all are saying.
Yes.
I don't transport people, and I don't harm people or nothing.
Okay. So help me show that you weren't involved in this, Jimmy. I was talking to the guys earlier, and they told me that the GPS on your truck was not working?
They all work.
So if it wasn't working,
They all work. All the time.
Jimmy, I'm trying to help you here. If you weren't involved in this, help me show that you weren't involved in this.
I wasn't involved. Simple, I've said I wasn't involved. That's all that matters.
Okay, so if you weren't involved, tell me where you were after you left so I can go and corroborate what you're telling me to show that you weren't involved in it. Tell me where you went after you left.
I left and went to sleep.
Okay, you parked your truck like you always do, and you slept in your truck. Where did you sleep? What parking lot?
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm tired of dealing with it. I went over this so many times ago. I'm tired of dealing with it.
So Jimmy, what happened here is you come up with a bunch of lies.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and now that I got you showing that you're being untruthful, you don't want to talk anymore.
No, I'm just tired of asking questions over and over. Because if you ever do take it to court or convict somebody else, it's gonna be this story is inconsistencies. That's why I come.
There's no inconsistencies, Jimmy. I'm asking you one question right now.
I told Young what happened.
I'm asking you one question. Where did you go after you left the shop? There's no inconsistencies. Just tell me where you went.
I don't have to tell you that.
You don't have to tell me, but if you tell me where you went, and you went to, let's say, Home Depot and went to sleep, I can help corroborate what you're telling me and show that you weren't involved, right?
I'm just tired of dealing with it, man. Tired of dealing with it.
You're shutting down, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know I am, because I'm
yeah.
tired. No, I'm just tired. I'm done talking about it, man. Y'all ain't harassing nobody else.
Nobody's harassing you, Jimmy.
I've talked to the Young, the one that's running the show, tons of time.
You can help me clear your name, Jimmy? Come on. If you weren't involved, help me out here.
I told you, I am not involved. Simple to the point. I don't like to talk one person and talk to another. That's how inconsistencies get. And you know, that's what.
As long as you're telling the truth, Jimmy, there's not going to be any inconsistencies. You understand? It's very simple.
I'm just going to leave it at that. You run ballistics on me. I don't carry no gun. I'm not selling drugs. If speeding on the road is a crime, send me to jail.
If you and Harvey got into a fight, listen to me. If you and Harvey got into a fight and you had to defend yourself because he was enraged, that's one thing, okay? If you killed him in cold blood, that's another thing, okay? I don't think that you did that, Jimmy.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, listen to me. I do not believe that you killed Harvey in cold blood. All right? Listen to me. The way you described him a few minutes ago, enraged, drunk, pissed off, that concerns me. You understand?
He's inside the office.
Right. Now, if y'all got into an altercation and he's instigated it, Jimmy.
You see?
Listen to me. If he instigated it and you're defending yourself, that's a whole nother story. But I got to know the details. You see what I'm saying? You got to share how it went down.
There was nothing that went down. Nothing, period. I've never hurt that man. I have never did nothing to that man.
Jimmy, now is the time. Okay.
I've explained myself to you. I've talked about it. So
You've
I'm
been
just
honest.
tired. I'm shutting down. I'm tired of dealing with it.
Jimmy Schwerner will now spend about 60 years behind bars for the death of Georgetown businessman Harvey Huber. Huber was the owner of Huber Auto Repair in Georgetown, right by Georgetown High School, a shop he's had in the area for decades. Huber was originally reported missing back in February of 2020, which sparked a massive search of the area. Texas EquiSearch also getting involved to find Huber. The following month, Jimmy Schwerner, an acquaintance of Huber, was arrested, and more light was shed on Huber's fate. In court documents, it states surveillance video from Georgetown High School captured Schwerner's tow truck pulling into Huber's shop late at night and leaves with an object wrapped in a tarp, an object consistent in size with being a human corpse. About a mile and a half away on the opposite side of 35, police found fragments, which matched Huber's DNA in this drainage tunnel. The document goes on to say Schwerner was having an affair with Huber's wife and asked on several occasions to divorce Huber. The day Huber disappeared, his wife and Schwerner met nearby the tunnel. Schwerner was charged with murder and tampering a human corpse. On Thursday, Schwerner met for a pretrial hearing, where he agreed to take a plea deal and confess to the murder.
Despite accepting a plea deal and admitting to his guilt, Jimmy never gave details into how or why Harvey was murdered.
One of the most deceptive things that we can ever do to each other is to portray each other, especially when you like this, M2T, especially when you family and you're a close friend. Man, that is one of the ultimate betrayals that you can ever do to somebody, especially if you messing with that dude's wife or that woman's husband. I mean, it's just something about that, somebody that's real close to you guys. I've experienced that before in past relationships, and man, I wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy. Somebody that's right there next to you, that you telling all your business about your relationship, about your wife, or about, for the women, as far as, telling women about their husbands. Like you literally confiding in this person, and the whole time he clapping them cheeks. He the one that's betraying you. He the one that's knocking your wife down. He the one that's looking at you in your face. Man, come on, man. Get in the comments and let me know what you think about this video. All right. Big shout out to my A1 Day Ones. Big shout out to the one that just be glancing in to see what's popping. And a special shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Salute M2T. Y'all already know. Until next time, it's your boy.
The growth to get lifted. From your bitty for lick. I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around. Early jewelry moving like juice. Knocking up goes in it. Look, I just leveled up. I thank God. Straight from the